What's good, YouTube? I am the BowTie Fragrance Guy on the channel where we focus on fragrances, but your boy likes to throw in some style tips as well. And I also like to get into grooming, man. If you're going to look good every day, if you're going to smell good every day, then you need to do both. And not just need to be one. It needs to be both, right? So focus on smelling and looking good. And that's what we talk about on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well. So anytime a new video is uploaded on the channel, you guys get notified. On today, guys, I'm talking about the only 5 fragrances you'll ever need for the rest of your life. But on this channel, we do it with a twist. If you've been following my series, I do the only 5 fragrances a man needs for the rest of his life. And we focus on a particular brand. And today, we're talking about the brand of Maison Franciskurkdjian. So I'm going to run the intro. And when we come back, we're going to jump into it. If you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's go. Let's go, Ty.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to be jumping into the best 5 fragrances from Maison Franciskurkdjian. Well, always remember, guys, I have these linked to the video. If you want to check anything out, just click on products there in the corner, and you should be able to find these fragrances for the best price that I could find them for. I'll link them to the video. And make sure you pick up my ebook, The Gentleman's Blueprint. Now, I have to do a quick honorable mention with the house of MFK. I'm talking about a Maison. This is a beautiful fragrance, man. Mandarin orange, you have a Miris, iris, chocolate, coffee. What a contrast of a fragrance. This is probably one of the most versatile, easy to wear fragrances that probably will be up there with some of the best from the brand as far as compliments. It just smells amazing. You have, again, the Miris flower with, again, those really sweet, chocolatey, iris kind of facets here with that beautiful mandarin orange opening. Again, very, very versatile fragrance, and I had to throw it in here as an honorable mention. I don't think this gets enough love. This is a Maison from MFK. This is really, really good. All right, so the first fragrance in the 5 for Life from the brand of MFK is this one right here. This is Masculine Pluriel. Man, I love this fragrance. Masculine Pluriel, lavender, patchouli, vetiver, and cedarwood are the main notes. And again, this definitely smells like a traditional fougere. That's kind of the DNA. They don't classify it as a fougere, I don't think. It's like a woody, spicy, or something like that. But it definitely smells very similar to a classic kind of fougere. And I've always told you guys, I wear suits a lot, and nothing looks better, or pairs better, I should say, with a suit fragrance-wise than a Chypre or a fougere. And this is money right here. Now, I do wish that this fragrance lasted a bit longer. If it lasted a bit longer, it would be even better to me. But at the end of the day, I have so many fragrances and I can just reapply. But I do have, that's a small critique for it. But it is a phenomenal fragrance. If you like those fougere kind of DNAs, this is definitely one you would probably agree with me on from this brand. Check out Masculine Pluriel. Love it. All right, guys, I love amber, so this next fragrance had to be on the list. It's just one of the best amber fragrances ever created. And this one is called Grand Soir. Look at my juices matured and patinaed and changed color over time with dark ambery juice. Here, this is lavender, that's some labdanum, benzoin, amber, tonka. Oh, man, love this stuff. A resinous amber fragrance with a little bit of tonka bean sweetness. Guys, again, if you are an amber fragrance lover, this is one that you have to get your nose on. It is quality. It is fantastic. I cannot say enough good things about Grand Soir. One of the first fragrances I got from this brand, yeah, it may have been the first, if I'm not mistaken. If it wasn't, it was like the first, it was like at least the second fragrance that I ever got from this brand. And I was so impressed when I got this fragrance. This kind of started my love affair with amber fragrances, which we know now. Most of you that have been following know it's a full-blown love affair at this point. but this was kind of what started my love for amber fragrances right here. maisonfranciskurkdjian Grand Soir. You have to check it out. Now, I think it was last year or the year before that they actually came out with another fragrance, and this one is called Reflets d'Ambre. Guys, this is so good. This is Hedione, Amber, Vanilla, Labdanum, and Patchouli. So you can definitely smell the amber here. This is kind of the same kind of amber that you smell with Ambre Aria from Parfums Roma, which is probably the best amber fragrance ever. But you kind of get that kind of amber here, but it has that Hedione here, that jasmine / Hedione here that gives this uniqueness. They kind of have this spicy cinnamon kind of thing going on too. Now, this fragrance is said to be kind of a recreation of a discontinued fragrance called Ciel de Gomme, which was discontinued some time ago. Similar fragrance, not as much of that spicy cinnamon thing here. I pick up some kind of spices, a little bit of spices in the background, but they do have that strong presence of that jasmine / Hedione. But this is another amazing amber fragrance from MFK, and it would be in my 5 that you need for life. This is called Reflets d'Ambre. Nobody else talks about this fragrance. This one has been highly slept on, in my humble opinion. All right, guys, this next one is probably a no-brainer for most people. I mean, some people. Anyway, let me show you the fragrance first before I get into this discussion. I'm talking about Baccarat Rouge 540. I have a little bit left, probably about 5-10 ml maybe. But of course, this is jasmine, saffron, ambergris, fir resins, oak moss. I have both iterations of this fragrance. This is the Extrait de Parfum, which also has a little bit left. I think they added like an almond note or something in this one. But either version of it that you have, would definitely be one of the 5 best from the brand. Listen, I know that once a fragrance becomes overly popular, some people start to kind of shy away from the fragrance because so many people are wearing it and all those things. I get it. But for me, I can't change the fact that I love the fragrance. I mean, look at the proof here. Obviously, both fragrances I have about 15 ml total left of this fragrance, and I'll probably repurchase it. So I would say it's in my 5 for life, or the 5 best from the brand. The people that have been turned off by it, and not everybody's going to like it, of course, but the people that were turned off by it because of its popularity, I get it. But we talk about 5 for life. This has to be on the list. Baccarat Rouge 540. And those of you that have been following me for any amount of time knew that this was coming. I had to have this on the list for sure. Probably my favorite from the brand, Oudsatinmood. Oudsatinmood. Rose, oud, vanilla, and violet are the main notes in this beautiful fragrance. I do have both versions of this. This is the Oudsatinmood Extrait de Parfum. So it has a gold label on the top, on the front. We're gonna have both. This is a fragrance that you don't need a whole lot of sprays. You see a nice little dent there, nice little dent here. I kind of go back and forth. Pretty much the same thing. Great performer. Amazing fragrance. Again, one of my most complimented fragrances. It is just a sexy oud fragrance. I love it. It has the oud there. Of course, the powdery nuances from the violet are here as well. Just, again, fantastic fragrance. There's not, enough good things that I could say about Oudsatinmood. Just sexy. Again, one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection, man. This has been in my 10 for life several times because I love it that much. So if it's in my 10 for life, it definitely had to be in my 5 for life from the brand. My favorite from the brand, Oudsatinmood from MFK. I don't think anybody will be disappointed with this. Rose, oud, greatness. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I gave you the only 5 fragrances a man needs for the rest of his life from the brand of Maison Franciskurkdjian. What are the 5 fragrances that you would have? Or if they're not 5, what are some fragrances from the brand that you would probably have in your top 5? I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. Now, as always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and your attention to these videos. Of course, you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. I love to look good, of course. I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.